Yo, and welcome back to the 10 Beers Deep podcast. I am your co-host, DP. I'm here once again with Bazz. How you feeling, mate?
I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Nice little change of scenery. We'll
It
get
is.
into that in a second.
Lovely outdoor setting.
It is nice. Hopefully the wind and the rain and the earth help me here.
And fire.
Yeah, earth, wind, fire. Oh, I ruined it.
No, you're good.
September. Do you remember?
That's what I was going to.
So I was like, okay, cool. But first, like usual, make sure you're following us on Instagram and TikTok. Like us on Facebook. Rate and follow, subscribe on Spotify and all other podcasting services.
Yes.
And of course, subscribe, like, and comment on YouTube.
What?
So nice little change of scenery we got here,
Yes.
Baz. Hopefully you get to see our nice little ring light just beaming back at you.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Use the ring light.
So I'd spice it up a bit. Thought we'd do it at my joint for once.
Good.
See how this goes. Nice little outdoor area. So this episode will be just a DP and Bazz episode. A bit like your Stewie and Brian episodes on Family Guy.
Good time traveling.
Yeah, the road to Rhode Island.
I'm a bit nervous, as usual.
Yeah.
Getting anxiety.
Yeah, so this idea was, and I feel like a lot of, like when we're talking, a lot of the rubbish is my backstory, especially like set stories and things like that. So we're gonna have a bit of a bit of a discussion and a bit of a deep dive, a DP's deep dive. Oh, remember that?
I do, mate. That was like our
mate,
first episode.
that was one of our first ones, the
Yeah.
DP deep. What did I deep dive into?
It was just games and shit.
Was it all-
There's reviews. Anything was the DP
Yeah.
deep dive.
I remember
That was the main topic.
I
think
remember
we just called
reviewing. Was it Legends Never Die? Or was it the Kid Leroy album?
No, you did.
Legends Never Die.
Who's that?
Juice WRLD's album.
Yes, yeah, it was.
Come and Go.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Oh
was.
god.
Mate, we're in your bedroom recording that.
Yeah.
Very intimate
Yeah.
indeed.
Were you there? Like, were we both in there?
We were. This is before. That was when live. I think we got the
That
information.
was it. Yeah, we found
That
out we were
was-
in lockdown. That was it.
Mm.
That was it. Yeah, we had to find a way to do it online.
So long ago.
Oh man, hope we never have to go back to it.
I don't want to reveal too much behind the curtain. Big fuck, we were depressed at that point.
Oh man,
Only 3 episodes in, and we're like, what the fuck?
what's happening? But now, first, Alex.
Yes.
Before we jump into the beer review, live. Oh, did you hear that? Is that something live?
I can hear it.
Live news inbound.
I can hear it. It's coming in. Oh,
The Buccaneers won the Super Bowl.
fucking Tom Brady. Dude, I thought you were playing the NFL theme.
I thought that was way funnier because of the Pirates. But
Oh, dude, yes. I didn't get it at all. I had no idea what you're talking about.
The Buccaneers
No, good.
absolutely pumped the Chiefs in the end. Unfortunately for Patrick Mahomes.
How have we never brought that up? The Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Daniel
Kansas
Paul,
City
do you own that
Chiefs.
team?
Now, hang on, we've also got another special friend to show on the show.
Now, again, to our audio listeners, we always forget to describe what's happening.
I'll
Dan is
describe.
picking up. He's the Poochie Man once again. He's lifting up his dog, Alfie. Dog of the show.
Hello,
First
Alfie.
appearance.
Yeah, welcome.
We have
Alfie,
Bronny
you
at mine, and we have Alfie at Dan's.
You
And here
mean
he is.
Al-
Oh, he's licking the mic.
Okay.
Anyway, so what are your thoughts on Tom Brady? When's he going to retire, Alfie?
Oh, not soon at all.
Oh my God, he's brutally racist to white people.
Alright, up we go.
Thanks, Alfie. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Appreciate it.
So that's how I wanted to. Do you want some juice? No, you're not getting juice. Sit down. Good boy. All right. Anyway,
That was
sorry.
great.
Before I get distracted by the dog.
No, that's good. dude.
Anymore.
Yeah, dude, Tom Brady, mate. I don't want to, like... This is some good preamble here before we get into the main stuff.
Yeah.
but,
No, go for it. I like it.
dude, just something about... It's got to be the LeBron Jameses about... LeBron James is about him. Just purely, like, we're in the moment that this is going to be looked back on
As history.
great, like the greatest of all time. He's definitely up there. Maybe look, we're not big NFL guys, but
Yeah.
the GOAT probably.
Maybe. I mean, I'm big enough to be an NFL guy.
Yeah, I mean maybe. But yeah, mate. Fuck, he's like, what is he? 43.
Yeah.
I mean that's incredible, mate. 43, still another Super Bowl. That's 7 now, I think. So he passes MJ.
201 yards. He threw.
Yards.
Yards.
No, that's good though, mate. Is
3
that good?
touchdowns. That's fucking impressive.
How many Fahrenheit is that? Where you said that? I was trying to reference something.
Although I actually thought about it for a minute there. He rushed -2 yards. It's a bit disappointing for Brady there.
Is that running? Is that running? I don't know. I know
Yeah,
he's not a
when you
runner.
just run.
He's not
He's
a runner.
run, yeah.
He's an old man. He's not a runner.
He got sacked. No, only got sacked once.
Okay,
Compared to is it
So good.
Patrick Mahomes? Is he the quarterback
Yes.
for the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got sacked 3 times.
He was a young up-and-comer.
I tell you what, they had a
Won
bit of
the
the
previous
Aussies about
Super
him.
Bowl.
The Buccaneers had 4 punts to the Chiefs 3 punts.
Anyway, mate, What was the score? Show me.
The score in the end was 31-9.
Holy shit! You know, I was
Yeah.
watching the start just because I don't know, nothing else to do before I came here.
Yeah.
And they were up, and everyone was like, "There's no time to panic here." And obviously, they should have panicked.
Yeah.
They definitely should have panicked.
Did you watch the weekend's
I didn't.
halftime bit? I watched a bit of it. It was not bad. It was pretty good.
Oh, there you go. The theme just faded out.
Actually, the right time. All right. And so we'll just put a bit of background music for us, just as we discuss the rest of the podcast.
Sure.
Let me go back to this.
Well, while you're doing that, do you think it's just a good time now to throw to the beer review?
I do.
All right.
Tomo,
Cue it!
2 litres of the Central Hotel's Carlton Draft. I'm not normally a pale ale person.
Hoffer.
Carlton Cold, Nastro Azzurro,
The Budweisers.
Asahi.
Sapporo. That's good stuff.
That's such a good beer. I can taste the silky satin on it.
He's drinking Heineken Zeros.
All right, so we've got a couple of things for the beer review today.
Yep. Thank you, Tomo.
Thank you, Tomo.
Thanks, man.
There's a couple of nice things. So I think we start off with just the classic. I just don't feel like we've tried this on the show.
No, we haven't.
We haven't. So
Oh, from memory, I don't think we have.
Nick's one mentioned per episode, or one of many per episode.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to implement something that Mitch Goico was doing from last episode. Just holding it up.
I like
there you go.
that. I like that. I like
Now
that.
it's below us. So, yes, Corona for our audio listeners, of course. For all of our Mexican Americans.
There you go.
No good?
Just
Got a bit of the cat pisses about it.
it does.
Got a bit of the Alfie is a bit too excited. Bit of piss.
My dog pees when he's excited because he's got small dog syndrome. What's
going on there,
What is
mate?
that? Look at mine.
How old is this?
Dude, look at mine.
It's got a bit of the Carlton Colds about it.
Look at mine.
Yeah, what's going on? Is this? Oh, it's got a bit of the Carlton Colds.
The best before date. Is this safe to drink?
2019, is that what I'm reading? I was going to say the cap's rusted. The old rusty trombone. Dude, there's rust on the lip. What have you... No! He's trying to get audio listeners. He's trying to get... Dan, it's frothing over the soundboard! Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
That's not good.
But I'm not going to drink that, bro. There's rust. Look at it. Can you see that?
I know. It adds a bit of flavour.
No, look at it.
I know. I've got it on mine too. I
thought
rubbed
you
it
said
off
you couldn't see
though.
it. Look at that. Oh, video. Alfie.
Oh,
Relax,
don't.
mate. Anyway, so Corona. Have you got no other Corona?
That's it.
I don't want to drink the... Is the rust on the inside, you reckon? Or is it on the
Nah,
outside?
it's just on the outside of the lip because it adds a bit of saltiness to it.
Just on the inside.
Do you feel in control?
Look, I'm drinking it. It's like I'm making...
Alex is like
I'm sticking my tongue down.
It's like he's playing trumpet. This looks like he's playing trumpet. That's a bugle. That's all right. Oh, it does taste off though, doesn't it?
It's 2 years now. Gone. Like, so that was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it? I'll leave that there. All right, well, what's next?
Next is
Audio listeners, not great.
not great. No. Oh god, the lid's got this thick, icy chunk. Oh, it's not even icy.
It's not. It's like it's.
Is yours
it's
like
molded.
mine though?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
God,
It's bubbled.
that's got the Last of Us, the Fireflies logo.
Oh.
It does. Wow.
A bit of an Easter egg.
The next drink we got here
All right, I'll
is,
try. I don't think I'm gonna like it, but yeah, go ahead.
the Bilson's Portello mixed with vodka. This is what I happen to have around the house. This is what I had on New Year's Eve, and I stained my shirt within the first 20 seconds of arriving at my New Year's Eve party.
It's
It smells like grape. Well, if you like Portello, you're gonna like Portello
yeah,
vodka.
see, I'm gonna try it, but I already know I'm not gonna like this.
Oh yeah.
That's the rust coming up.
Oh, I can taste the rust.
Actually, it's not bad.
Not bad at all.
It's not
is
bad. Not my cup of tea, but it's not bad.
it? Look, would you kick it out of bed for fart?
Not many things I would, mate.
And finally,
Now this is it.
I've been asked specifically to
This is actually it.
to review this.
Yeah.
My grandfather has made a homemade bottle of limoncello, they call it. He's put it in a Shiraz bottle. That's why the label's backwards if you're watching this.
Yeah, it's a big wine. It's just a wine bottle for all you guys.
And he told me to tell all my friends, so listeners, you are now my friends, he is selling them for $25 a bottle. So let him know.
The plug.
Yeah.
Is this? Do you get a discount code for 10 beers deep?
That is the discount code,
Okay,
$25.
$25. Usually 100. So big discount.
All right, so This is meant to have. You're meant to have this like after eating to help
Yeah, but-
calm your stomach.
So that sounds like I'm having like cough syrup.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So I'm just doing it in shot glasses.
Yeah, we're pouring the shot glasses because Dan thinks.
Because you're not meant to shot it, and you're not meant to have like a big thing of it.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm. Yeah. Okay. All right, describing it now to our audio guys.
So if you're smelling it,
It's green
it's
and
just green,
cloudy.
yellow. Yeah, it's
Very
just
cloudy.
Thick. It just smells of lemon.
Jeez, yeah, that's
I got a feeling it's gonna be bitter. Oh, dude, look at the cloudiness.
yeah. You can't even see.
You can't see through it.
God.
You know, if you're.
Anyway, let's just do it. I mean, it's got to be a couple of floaties in it.
Oh, I haven't washed a shot glass.
I was gonna say there's some floaties in this. Do you want to just pause quickly?
No, that's all right. No, it's I've washed
Dude.
it.
Dude, I mean, what is going on here?
No, that's a part of the liquor. That's the liquor and the lemon. I promise you.
Okay, I'm gonna do it through my
No,
my
just,
gritted
just
teeth.
smell my glass though, because it just smells of Remy Martin still.
It does. Thank God I didn't have that one. All right, here we go. That's thick. That was like a paste. My eyes are watering. That took effort to swallow.
It's super sweet yet super bitter.
That was actually that bad. But I was unexpected. I didn't know I was having like a little soup. You know? Like a pumpkin soup here. But shout out to Nono.
No, that was.
That was like, no, that's something. I can see how that would settle it.
Tell you what though, if someone just gave that to you, you'd really be looking to be like. You'd be a bit fraud.
You would. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, that's
It warms like the following.
I didn't mind that actually.
Can you feel it like just warming up like all the way down your tracks?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm feeling warm. I would agree.
I think I'd rather still drink the Rona over that.
Oh, God, we've really got a fucking mismatch here, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say.
We've got some big things inbound, hopefully, for beer reviews. So hopefully they'll be coming in the next coming weeks.
We do. But we didn't actually mention at the top of the show. We're going to try and smash out 2.
Yes, we're going to try
this
it.
week.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately, those unforeseen circumstances.
Yes.
Couldn't get around to making the episode, but we will.
We'll catch up at some point.
Yep.
But it's, so that's why this is a bit of a, alcohol-wise, a bit of a lighter one.
Yeah, we'll go a bit heavier next episode.
Anyway, shout out to Nono, official Nono of the show.
Exactly.
I mean, we have Nonos, but, you know.
But no, you have no nose. I've got no. No.
It's like you're saying it with a mouthful. No. All right. Yeah, that was good. Beer review, what's that called? So beer review, vodka mix
Bill's-
review, and
limoncello and.
limoncello.
Did you have any of that Rona?
I did the little,
That's right, you did do that. Yeah.
the little sip.
It did
Anyway,
taste a little funky, but that's okay. Pump up the funk. Pump.
all right, Tomo, just fade it out for me, would you? Thank you, Tomo. So Dan,
I've just got some
I like that.
other music playing.
please
in the
enjoy.
background. It's
some of
copyrighted music.
Dan's, imagine us playing non-copyrighted music.
I know.
Cringe. Imagine getting money off the podcast. Cringe. We do it for the people. It's for our enjoyment. All right. So what's next on the agenda?
Next on the agenda,
Co-host of the year 2020, Daniel Paul.
Thank you. Next,
That's what you won. Remember that? Awards episode.
Mum just came home. She's like whispering to say,
Official mum of the show.
the official mum of the show. Does she want to come out? No, she does not.
Nah.
Camera shy. So yeah, talk about, here it is, mate. Our Tinder review.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Anyway, don't worry. We won't play it. That's all right.
What's up?
The
We've got
Tinder
Brad.
review.
Yeah.
So Dan, please update the listener. If you haven't watched it, please check out the highlights. If you can't be bothered watching the whole thing, that's fine. It's about 6 minutes on YouTube or Instagram.
Yes, sir.
But setting up Dan's Tinder profile last episode.
Yes.
And
I said I was going to give it a week, and when we got to the next episode, I would reevaluate.
now it's been a bit longer than that.
It's been a bit longer
of
than that, so
course.
I've had a bit more of time on it.
But so let's get an update on what's the go, mate. How have you been finding it? First off, are you enjoying your time?
Not really, if I'm honest with you.
Wow.
It's very, how to explain it? I mean, for example, one of the girls at work was
Yes.
like, well, if DP's got Tinder, I can get Tinder. They're already going on a date within a week of having it, or within a couple of days of having it.
Damn.
I struggle to get a match.
Yeah, but mate, as we said on there,
Chicks
I don't know if
go
we
on the
mentioned
easy
it,
street. Yeah.
but like I'm pretty sure they try and make guys pay for Tinder.
Yeah.
I'm so certain.
I'm now sitting on 1, 2.
What about the theory? Before we go any further, Tinder theory that you brought up to me that I'm sure many of you have heard before.
So my mate Charles, or acquaintance
of the show, official.
dirt of the show. I told him yesterday. Dirt of the show.
Why?
Just keep digging him deeper, mate. So he'll be
Charlie, fuck you.
He'll
Thank you for following.
Thank you for following. You'll be pushing up daisies soon of the show.
6 feet under the show.
Yeah. Have you ever heard the saying pushing up daisies?
Push up daisies?
Yeah.
It's like a mob thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I heard it on an episode of Ninja Turtles when I was a kid. Casey Jones was like, "You'll be pushing up daisies." If he didn't let go of his sister. What was his sister's name?
Daisy?
Anyway, not the point. You'll be pushing up daisy. Yeah.
Theory.
Anyway,
Conspiracy theory.
theory. So when you first load and like reboot, I gotta let the dog in.
Sorry. So,
Yeah, you can explain.
that's right. Yeah. Okay. So when you go onto Tinder regularly, you often don't get matches all the time if you're not paying, of course. This is a banger, isn't it? Having you time in. Okay. No, but the theory is, if you go, we don't know the time frame, of course. We don't see the analytics. But if you go, 24 hours, 48 hours a week without going on Tinder, you come back on. First swipe always.
Oh, fuck! Just about this song.
Go.
First ever concert I went to.
Huh?
MKTO. Taylor Henderson opened.
There you
Was it at Palais Theatre? We sat front row on the raised seats, and it was actually a fantastic concert. Really happy that they were my first.
Oh, there you go. Never forget your first. But yeah, so you come back to the app after a certain amount of time that we're not certain of amount, but they want you to stay around. So the first swipe is always going to be the most popular user.
The super
Yes.
like.
Next one is... Okay, go.
Sorry.
No, go.
I found the second one is most likely to be a match.
Well, we even tested it. As soon as Dan said that, I went on, I did it, and
Yep.
It worked, bro.
It's
Matched
either
with the
second or
second
third, and it can reach up to the first 5.
I reckon
after
second
the,
seems
after
to
the
be
super like.
seems to be the one.
Yeah.
Usually, but but that's just an example of how Tinder is trying to twist your fucking arm into getting gold, or because you haven't gone on the app in a while. They're trying to encourage you to come back onto the app.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway, first one, super like.
We're gonna test it live.
Second one,
Dude, she came up on the episode.
is she?
That was the one where oh. Anyway, Dan, stop. This is not entertaining for anybody.
Sorry, it's not recording. My bad. So
But your experience, so how you finding it, mate?
it's a bit bland. I've
bit
had
hazy, mother.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't get into specifics, mate. We don't need to expose anybody. But
No. I've had 10. I've had 10 matches. Over what 2-week period. I only had one message, and that's hey from this one female.
Yep.
Just didn't reply.
But now I want to bring up, you were against the apps. Now, have you or have you not? Rumors have been circulating around the podcast world. Has the Daniel Paul downloaded another dating app?
I have.
Oh my god. I'm out. No,
I have. I saw it. Well, I'll give it a go. I was
unheard of.
I was pretty drunk. Yeah. So I downloaded Bumble. Give that a go. Because with my, I guess, dude, when I was watching back the episode, I was like, God, I was way pickier than what I normally am. That was bad.
Well, I mean,
That was I'm
You're a
picky
picky boy.
And no, but there's so many times I'm like, oh gosh, she's really cute. And I just swiped no. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Dan?
it was pretty funny though, wasn't it?
But I was like, all right. So if I get Bumble, if I swipe right on them, I know I'm into them. And if they swipe right on them, they message me first.
Yes. So so for those who don't know, the uneducated.
Yeah.
In my head, it's not good. They can't hear it. They can't hear it. I know it doesn't. Remember, it doesn't.
It doesn't adjust.
It's just the sound.
That's right.
Dan was just fiddling with the sound. But let me turn that a bit. But yes, so for the uneducated, Bumble, they message you.
Yeah, it's a feminist app.
The ladies, it's like going to Deb, mate.
Yeah, they asked
Where'd you have Deb?
I left before I
had
got
to go on
asked
by
to
then.
Deb.
Okay.
I got asked to Deb twice. First girl asked me because the first 3 guys she asked said no.
It can be rough, can't it? For a couple of fucking dead on average blokes, it's tough out there.
So I was just like, no.
In theory, you're like, oh, this is great, but then in practice, you're like, oh, well, this didn't work.
I also
out
knew in the
way
back
we
of my
wanted.
head, I wasn't going to be at school next year. I was going elsewhere. So, but I hadn't really told anyone. I told people, but it was never really set in stone that you were leaving. So, and she asked me to go on Deb after her 4th rejection.
Jesus.
And I sat there, and I was just like,
No, you can't. I'm proud of you for doing that.
Yeah. And then the
Did
second
she
one,
say that, or did you just know? From
I
around
knew
her?
because
Yeah, okay.
it was like my friendship group.
Yeah.
And then
So what? They all said no to her, or that they already had?
they asked her, and they said no.
They asked her.
No, she asked them, and they
Oh.
said no. Sorry. And then she asked me, and then the second one was just this girl that was like in our
Spin. Not sorry. That's right. Branding.
like she was just in our friendship group kind of thing. And she just came up to me on the basketball courts. She's like, "What are you doing next year?" I'm like, "I don't know." Let's be honest, no, me just probably sitting in my bedroom. Nothing exciting.
Bit of Spotify.
And she's like, "We're gonna go to Deb together." And I'm like, "Look, love to, mate, but just I won't be around."
I mean, what a concept though, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit random.
But just whilst we're on the topic of this, something that came up earlier in the week, man, the American will you go to prom with me stuff, like the promposals. Oh,
Yeah.
let me show you a really
Dude, me in
quick
high
one.
school, bro, I honestly would rather kill myself than oh god. Maybe I'm sorry to our listeners. Okay, can I even say that anymore?
I don't think so.
I'd rather do something really unfortunate than have to do like some sort of actual like thing like that, like a big like. I find it like okay. Some of them are like, oh yeah, that's cool, whatever. But like, imagine actually seeing that in Australian high school then.
And this was to say, Kid Leroy posted. I was trying to get that post up,
Yeah.
but it's gone. It was on his story, and it was like, "Will you be the Juice WRLD to my Kid Leroy, and would you go to prom with me?" I just read that. And I was like,
You know what? That actually might bring up a bigger question here. Maybe it's a little side segment. Just Americans and cringe at that age. Now,
"No,
did you see on TikTok-
we need a Lewis V. We need a second Lewis
no.
episode for this."
just this is no, you can help me with it because I'm talking like on TikTok.
Yeah.
There's like
Those
the girl
e-boys.
the girl thirst traps, whatever.
Yeah.
We can't have an opinion on that.
No, we can't.
But the when you see like a dude doing like the hair, like got the hair down, like, oi,
Like the Spice Adams.
they're doing that face.
Yeah.
the
The
face.
bite the lip and.
Like, and they're like, high school age. What is going on?
Bit of a chat.
But yeah, just like that, you would not get away with that here, mate.
No way.
Could you imagine?
You would get your head belt in.
And I know how people be like, oh, think about even the most popular person,
Yeah.
popular of people at your school. No way.
No, mate. In
be
Australia,
slaughtered.
in our area in Australia anyway,
Yeah.
if you want to be King Dick of the school, you gotta have the balls, mate.
Could
You
be
know,
the Troy Bolton.
no, you can't be the Troy Bolton.
what I'm saying,
Yeah, but
you
if you
can't
want,
be.
if you want to be like the Australian equivalent, mate,
What's that?
you gotta.
The Shane Warne?
If you want to be the Daniel Paul,
If you want to be, what is the Troy Bolton in Australia? Quickly. Really Aussie bloke. If you don't want to be the Warwick Kappa,
mate. If you want to be the Russell Coit,
that's not bad.
yeah.
But yeah,
Like you gotta have like big dick energy, mate. You can't be doing this. You gotta be tough. You gotta
Get
be
it. It's different.
you gotta
Not
be
even
tough.
It's
You
like-
gotta be rough. You know what I mean? Like you gotta be a footy boy.
I just think it's
Cricket boys just no.
Yeah, we've talked about this many times. but
you already
it's true.
started on the back foot.
Cricket joke for our females. Let's be honest, for the females.
Yeah. But yeah. So you know what I mean? Like you really gotta be like you
Yeah.
can't get away with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I just
around
wanted to put
here.
it out there. I don't know. That just can't. I see a lot of that, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, how's this? How can this
Yeah.
be?
Yeah. How can
Anyway.
you get away with that?
Anyway, they got off topic. What were we even talking about?
The promposals, weren't we?
Jesus. Tinder.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's going well.
Yeah, that's what it was.
So, now,
Proposals.
this is
they
what we-
ask us.
Yes, but okay. So to wrap up, maybe Tinder chats here. Yeah, we'll wrap it up ish.
Yeah. Whap it up.
Now, what we've all been waiting to hear. Are you going to keep these dating apps for at least a small, not forever, but just are you going to keep them for now?
Tinder's gonna go.
Wow.
Bumble stay.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it just for a laugh.
No, well, I don't get anything from it. It's
It's
all
very
it's
pay to
just
win.
advertising. Yeah.
Is this a Ubisoft
Mate,
game, bro?
is,
Is this
mate,
EA?
is this Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Is this 2K21? I think that's all I've got. That's all-
Yeah, it's definitely Tinder that's ruining our love lives. Is it Star Wars Battlefront 2?
all those references.
No, okay, Bumble. It's just I've had more luck with it. I've had like 3 or 4 conversations on there now, so I'll keep giving that a go.
All right,
but
well, there you go. He's
You-
keeping Bumble.
you know me, I'll just kind of just go dibs and flows. What's the saying?
Go
Comes-
with the flow.
Yeah, I won't like use it like it's the end of the world, but
Yeah.
here and there. I've also found 12 o'clock, as soon as it hits midnight, mate, everyone's active. I'm
Yeah, 'cause that's just prime single depression.
Friday, Saturday night.
Is it not there?
Yeah, it is, mate.
I've seen a bunch of videos, like, it'll be like single during like daylight hours, and it's just like just vibing. And as soon as it gets dark, everyone's just like staring into the ground.
Singing in the shower.
But yeah, all right, so he's going to keep it. Bumble at least. Yep. So that was worth on the episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit of fun.
It was good. No, it was good. It was good.
All right, so I think it's time, Alex. How you feeling? Oh, sorry, that's not what I wanted. How you feeling? I'm
feeling good. Oh no! Did you put the whole song on? You put the whole song on, didn't you? Turn off the Bluetooth. No, turn it off. All right. There we go. I'm feeling good, Dan. I'm feeling good.
Are you? Feel good. I clipped that to just have the feel good, and that was it.
And it didn't work.
No.
I've had a real issue with this, haven't
But I tested it. I tested it before I left to get you. It was just that.
Maybe you just corrupted
Maybe-
it.
yeah,
Did
maybe
you
when
delete it and
updated.
didn't re-upload just the feel good? Maybe the whole song.
Maybe.
That could have been. Anyway,
Anyway, I think it's.
oh,
I think it's time we get into the interrogation of Alex.
I hate talking. Right, I was so yeah. Hang on. I had to look at some of the questions here, and I'm just like, okay, I hate talking about this type of shit. You gotta mute it, I think. Oh, but just yeah. Fuck. I do agree. We do talk about you more, but it's just it's not by design. That's just how it's happened.
That's how it's happened. But just
I hate talking about myself.
yeah,
though,
it's
if
all
I'm
right.
being
But just a
honest.
little bit of background
I hate it.
information for our new listeners. For anyone who
makes
doesn't know, who hasn't met Alex before,
Sure.
just something to, for you to learn a bit more about. So if you do meet him, you got something to talk about. God help you if you meet him. Like, better hope you're over 6'5", otherwise you're apparently a midget. Oh, what a song! Hang on. Summer after high school when we first met, make out in your Mustang to Radiohead. Sorry.
Radiohead. Hopefully coming soon, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, shit.
Hashtag me too. Alright.
Talk about the future. The acoustic version is. But anyway, first question, Alex.
Please, mate. Let's do it. So, what do you want to know, mate?
We'll start with some icebreakers.
I'm a partially open book.
All right. Tell us a bit about your background. Where you from? Who you are? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Family-wise,
Yeah.
we're actually quite similar
Yes.
in terms of what ethnicity? Is that what the word I'm looking for?
We're ethnics.
I mean, in a way. Yeah, dad's side's Italian.
Yep.
Mum's side's English.
Yeah, so we're reversed.
English Italian. Yeah. I mean, that's why I've got
Oh,
the long.
dad's Australian, but not English. But
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, my nonno obviously was born in Italy. And,
no. Is it-
Sorry, I'm joking myself. And my dad was born in Australia, obviously, but my mum was born in England.
Okay.
I remember. But yeah, mate. So
Where were you
I
born?
just moved over. I was born here in Victoria, in Dandenong.
Oh,
Lived there
okay.
for the first year of my life. In the hood, mate.
And then did you move to where you are now? That current recording?
That is
Studio?
The studio. That's when we
Yeah.
moved into the studio.
Yeah. It's the bachelor pad?
Yeah, it's just that one room is it.
Yeah.
Behind there, it's just an open. It's straight
it's
open
just
to
grass.
the street.
It's just grass.
But yeah, moved there when I was one, I guess. I mean, I've only ever known that house, obviously. I had a flat in Dandenong,
Yeah.
which was a bit of fun, I guess. I don't know.
No
But,
stab wounds?
Yeah, it's always a joke, isn't it? Dandenong, a bit of a rough neighborhood.
Yeah.
Don't wanna put anything there, but it is.
Bit of Grove Street about it.
It's got a bit of the gross streets about it. When's hard rubbish pick up, mate?
Yeah.
Never, apparently.
The hard rubbish is just like the Simpsons movie where he's like, I'm gonna drop my lawn clippings in somewhere else. That looks like a body there, Chief.
You gotta
Or
learn
if-
to listen, Lou. Hopefully you've seen
The Simpsons movie. If not, it's one of those movies. It's a good
is
feature
good.
length Simpsons episode.
You're in and out.
Yeah.
You're in and out.
It's the big boob lady.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Oh man, or the old Spider Pig.
Oh mate,
God,
did that
sorry,
lose steam
too many-
quickly, didn't it?
Oh my god.
That was funny at the time, but I was probably like, how old were we at the time? I was like 12 maybe. You were probably.
It was peak me, mate.
Yeah. Peak you.
It was.
Were you peaking?
Yeah. Mate, I remember I bought it on DVD. Thought I bought it the limited edition off eBay.
Yeah.
And it was just some dodgy printed, like, off Google Images. printed off Google Images cover. Jesus bless you. And some pirated disc.
Yeah. That's the best.
Mate, I seriously thought I bought the limited edition. I was so happy. So excited.
Fucking good movie, though.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Would recommend. 10 out of
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. Oh, I'll probably give it about an 8.
Yeah.
It does drag on at times, but...
It's been so long.
Oh,
Been so
man.
long.
You know, the last time I watched that, once again, we've gone completely off topic. I do apologise. But last time I watched that
Where have you
was
watched it?
when we first went into lockdown and we had our bubbles. That's literally the first thing I thought of was the Eepa. And then the bubble gets put over the Springfield.
Yeah.
And that just felt like Victorians for a fair
It
while
was.
there. Take that, Perth. I hope you're enjoying your lockdown. Are they still in
mate.
lockdown?
No, they're back out. But that 5-day one, remember?
Oh, hang on.
And they're complaining about it.
Where have the times gone, baby? It's all wrong. It's that the kid on TikTok where it's like,
Here we go.
no, it's hard to remember. Next to me.
Those words, I don't even know. I just went with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So where I'm from.
Yeah. So, how old are you now, mate?
I'm 24 years young, mate. 25 this year.
Mate,
If
you know
can
what that
believe
means?
it. Fucking hell.
You're about to, in a year's time, when we come back to this in a year's time,
Yeah.
you're about to reach what was my high score in cricket for about 5 years. Just could not get. I'd get on 25, hit
Yeah.
a single, and as soon as I was on 26, I didn't even know I was on 26. Out. I got it at 26 more than any other score.
Huh? 26? Yeah,
Mate.
I know, dude. You know what? We're at the age now. Well, I'm at the age now of just not giving a fuck about the birthdays. You know, they're rolling together. Dan, big boy Dan. Not to make it about Dan, but he's got the big one coming up this year, which will be exciting.
10 weeks
The
away,
big,
mate.
the big 2-1.
10 weeks away.
But yeah, so I'm edging to 25. And it is a tough life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Try that.
For a man who looks the way I look,
Yeah.
very young man. Looks, again, actually, I just had my basketball camp this weekend for the Case Cavaliers,
Yep.
the boot camp. And just get to know everybody. And I had a bit of the opposite DP.
Yeah.
Thought I was like 18, 19, and I'm like, I'm 24.
You think I'm 18, 19?
That's what I said.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You're like, you
Oh,
think
yeah.
I'm 18, 19.
And which is just in basketball terms, they're probably like, oh, this guy's he's pretty good for 18, 19.
And now you're
But
like,
for 24, they're like, oh, he's probably about right then,
average,
isn't he? Anyway, so I'll hopefully it comes back around, and when I'm 30, I'll look like I'm 25. So. God, they taste similar.
Yeah, so that's the creaming soda and that's the Portobello.
Oh, okay. Creamy soda, not bad. Actually, I never was a big fan of creamy soda. That tastes alright.
That's like the brown creaming soda. So
That
not
tastes
the red
alright.
one.
Have you got another one of those? I might jump on. But yeah, it's just one of the things. You know what I'd love to have, and talking about where I'm from,
Yeah.
I have this burning urge to go to fucking Italy, mate, with my grandparents.
Yeah.
I mean, my nonno and nana.
Yeah.
My nonno and my nana. What do you call them? What do you call nonno and what?
Nonna.
See, isn't that? But she's English.
Ah, see, no, they're
Nah.
both.
So
They're both
we've-
from
we've-
Italy. They both mine came over. Boats got now. To get the Alex is turned back into
How old though? No, how old when they came over?
Oh, very young, very young. Like
Isn't
maybe
that
8.
crazy?
I think Nonna was 8 when she came across.
Yeah.
Nonna wouldn't have been too much older.
Just the stories I've got to tell from them, mate. I just love to
man.
go there, and he's getting. I mean, they're on the older side, obviously, and it's just like, I hope we can do it, man. Oh,
Yeah.
international travel, obviously.
Yeah.
I was really thinking because we were thinking about doing our Kentucky tour.
Yeah.
God, that's also on the cards,
Yeah,
mate. How
mate.
long? What, we're going to be out of travel in a couple of years' time when I'm 28.
Mate, you know what? I would
So,
actually consider going to New Zealand or the Kentucky now. Like
Yeah.
properly consider it.
I'll be down.
That's how.
I know. Well, we have no other option too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because you were so against it, and
close to move close, yeah.
I was pretty against going back to New Zealand for a little bit there. But I'd be so keen to go back. I'd love to do like the big chair swing, in New Zealand. and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, just I'd love to go there and just with him and just to see because they love talking about, it, of course.
yeah, and you'd love to go and see what they're like, where they used to live.
Yeah, I mean, he loves showing us the old home videos and the photos and stuff. It's just, man, I don't know what it is. There's something about wanting to see that.
Yeah.
Oh god, so cool. But anyway,
Oh.
so yeah, like mostly English, a little Italian.
Yeah.
Except my last name's very Italian.
Would you
so
go? Would you go to?
We run with
Would
that.
you want to go to England, or England's not really on
Yeah,
your list?
I'd love to, but I mean that's like, it's not as high on my list.
Yeah.
I don't know, just because it's just not as talked about. Like my mum doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
She doesn't really want to go there.
It's very cold.
Sounds interesting to me.
Yeah.
Either. It's very like being part of like
And sports-wise,
especially Melbourne.
Sports-wise, if you're not interested in soccer and cricket, you wouldn't really want to go across to England, really, would you? As a
No.
sport, like
No.
Italy, basketball's pretty big in Italy because of
It
Kobe.
is. See, this is the thing. I'd love to go there and see what's going on. Just to see. I mean, he's from a small town though, so I mean, we'd have to go somewhere else probably.
Yeah.
Like the population's tiny, but yeah, I don't know. Just something about the way he talks about it, of course. It's just him wanting to go there. Just Anyway, I just know it would be such a good experience. It's just fingers crossed we can actually fucking do that at some point. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's probably enough about my grandparents.
Yeah, it's all right. What's your favorite drink or beer? Like your go-to drink or beer? For any of the listeners that want to be like Bazz, what's your go-to?
Well, at the moment, we're going pretty heavy on the seltzers, just
Yeah.
purely because as a man gets older, especially over COVID, the lockdowns, we all put on a bit of weight, ladies and gentlemen. There's no secret here. I put on like maybe just under 10 kegs, and just from bevs and just literally just beer. I just drank too much beer, but just like seltzers, it's light, mate. So I'm going with that. It's a bit of a weak answer, a bit of a weak drink, but it's just facts.
But when you're cutting, when you're trying to cut things like that back,
especially now.
Oh, okay. Well then, all right. In a prime time,
okay, all right.
what would be your favorite drink? Like, what would be the thing you'd buy when you're going out for prees? What are you drinking?
Well, we just had it last night, mate. I reckon CC Dry.
You reckon?
So versatile.
Yeah.
So versatile.
Yeah.
It can if whether you start with beer or you start drinking colas or whatever, you can come to CC Dry and you're like, oh, nice.
It's so refreshing.
Nice.
Especially when you're over beer.
We're staring into the camera, audio listeners. Sorry about that. They know what we're doing. They get it.
The awkward pause means we're looking at the camera.
Yeah. Whenever it gets awkward, we're looking
Yeah.
at the camera, I swear.
Yeah.
We're doing it intentionally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So CC, you'd say?
I can CC Dry.
I thought that's what you were going to say. It's just such a, like, I always know you, and you always go for that 10 pack. You love a 10 pack.
It's a good amount.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
you
it's
rarely...
pretty,
if you
pretty
go-
decently priced. What, like $35?
Nah, probably 50. Around 50.
50 for 10?
Yeah, or usually 48, 49. Lurking around the 50. Lurking. If you get on sale, that's totally ideal. Totally ideal. But yeah, it's just... Summer, I know it's not, it's best in summer, but even in winter, mate,
Winter, the CC and cola. That analogy we had for a while there when we were going out to the local nightclub, not even the pub, but the nightclubs.
God,
if it was summer, we would get CC and dry, and if it was winter, we'd get CC and cola.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I don't remember the last time I had a CC and cola though.
Just the cola drinks don't do it for me anymore, mate.
Yeah.
So much, again, God, listen
So
to us.
generic.
It's just, if you have a lot of it, I feel ill. It's
Mate.
just probably the sugar. It's
Mate,
just so much
I
sugar.
had so... I know, I've made it about me again, I know, but I had so many Jack and Jim, and Cokes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, early days, I've said it a million times, but the Jack Daniels and Coke, mate, that was
Yeah.
that was it, and it just made me feel so sick.
Yeah, the Jim Beam and Coke, if I had a sip of that again, I'd probably throw it so far across.
It
I'm
makes
not
me
a fan of
feel ill,
train.
bro. That's right. Sure.
True, no, I'm coming.
Oh. Let's have a look.
Dive into
Frozen waves where the past comes back
to life. But yeah, so CC Dry, I'll go with.
Yeah, nice. All right. So the one question you get asked when it's orientation week at university
Mate, this is the one that actually
made you cringe.
I was like, God, no, well, I'd have to think about it. I still haven't really thought about it. Go.
If you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be?
Now I'm going to go maybe niche. Just came to me then. I love stand-up comedy so much.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to, I don't know if you know Don Rickles. Do you know Don Rickles? He's actually the voice of Mr. Potato Head. So if you
Okay.
picture that guy.
Yeah. Yep.
An old Jewish man, if you can picture that.
Yep.
That's what he is. And it's just, oh my God. Do yourselves a favor, guys, and look up Don Rickles' roast. Like, it goes on the old Tonight Show when it was hosted by, the man who was the big fucking Tonight Show host. Alright, don't worry about it. I can't believe I can't remember it. It'll come back to me now that I'm thinking about it.
You keep talking, I'll look it up.
Johnny Carson. There it is.
Don't know him.
Wow. And you want to be a host? He's the man. Anyway. No, I can't believe. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I just did a you. But yeah, he would be on there, mate, and he'd come on, like, Frank Sinatra would come on, bro. And Frank Sinatra was the man, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is old school shit, bro. It's like 70s and 80s and stuff. Fucking great. And is that the wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's all right. I'm sorry, listeners. The wind may or may not be coming through. But they just come on, mate, and like Frank Sinatra's like the man, bro. And just the jokes he would make, bro. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna try and like impersonate it, but just.
And I get the chill.
You'll excuse us, won't you?
Certainly. Marco Mangananzo was hurt.
Marco Mangananzo.
Fambino Bombazzo. 2 bullets in the head Thursday. Excuse us, Johnny. You're from the Midwest. You're busy going, is the truck loaded? Guido says hi. He hasn't had a chance to talk to you. And from Jersey City, your good friend, Bubani Umbatso.
What's
He
his
started
alias?
his car. He started his car with your album on, and now he's a highway. But I tell you, I'm a Jew and you're an Italian, and here we have what?
And he goes pretty heavy on the race stuff. So, oh, look, would it fly today?
Probably not.
Probably not. But he would roast, like, obviously, you know, himself. But just, he was, like, the king of roasting.
Yeah.
Just look up roast. Anyway, him. And to pick up the pace a little bit. What a mix. Let's go him. We'll go Kobe.
I was gonna say
Let's
knew
go
you were gonna
Kobe.
say Kobe.
Just because...
You saw him at the Mamba Mentality.
Yeah, I did, mate.
And I remember when you came back, you were like, just the way he speaks, man.
Oh, my God. He's the best, bro. He was the best. And he was right in the prime time of me growing up with basketball, too. He was, you know... He was the MJ for a lot of people, obviously. For the people who were younger, obviously. But, and just, there's something about a guy like Kobe, his mentality. His Mamba mentality versus, I love LeBron, but versus LeBron's. Like, a lot of people play more like LeBron in terms of passing and stuff like that. But just something about that killer,
Just
that
that back
MJ.
himself.
And, yeah, it's so fucking cool, bro. And it's just something, like, that not many people have.
And he wasn't cocky about it either.
It was so like, it was. Some people would see it as cocky, but it's just he believed in himself so much that he would be the best, and it's just like and just like his favorite quote was just for me was just like, you know, feel like there's no such thing as failure. Failure is just when you give up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can airball as many, like that one game in the finals when he's a rookie.
Yeah.
He airballed like 5 threes in a row.
Yeah.
It's like you can see that as a failure, but he's like. He's like, the only way that would have been a failure is if I retired then. Yeah. And that was my last thing. And, you know, you come back next year and you do whatever. Yeah. So obviously that's not... And I was just like, damn, that really, like... It takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have a bad game or you can have a bad show. And you
can bounce back.
Doesn't count if you just keep pushing, mate.
Yeah.
So it's just... I don't know. That type of shit really gets me, man.
He had a quote that I used to, like adore.
What a man.
What it was now. But it was... No, I don't remember it. But it was one of those ones where you just sat there and you're just like,
yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah, anyway, Kobe Bryant, man. And fuck, dude, I was actually so upset when he died, bro.
Yeah,
My God.
It's gone up to a year. Oh, it's just past a year.
It did, recently. It did. I was legitimately like,
sure.
It hit, man. It hit. Just because he's, you know, he's like your hero, man.
Yeah.
So it's just obviously like millions and millions of people.
Yeah.
Like the tens of millions, probably.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then last, I'm going to throw in Elon Musk.
Yeah.
SpaceX and Tesla, man. Yeah. PayPal. Bit of a side one. But for obvious reasons, mate. Just what's going on, mate? What's going on? When are we getting to Mars?
Yeah.
Because he's so exciting to listen to.
Yeah.
Man,
I was going to say, him on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh my God, how good, man.
Yeah.
That gets you hype.
That's one of the episodes I've watched in full. I love Joe Rogan. I can never sit through like a whole episode depending on the person.
Yeah.
And that's just...
We're dancing.
Let's
Dance
go.
Break.
Well, fun fact, yesterday it was 3 years since I saw Macklemore live last.
Okay, there you go.
Second time I saw him, the Gemini tour at Festival Hall. Return to the Mac, get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it is. Looking for a better way to get up at a better setting, getting on the internet, checking into heavy.
Get up.
I stumbled that so much.
We'll fade it up. I'm going to get way louder. All right. But yeah, dude, just listen to him exactly, like on the Joe Rogan podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he honestly, bro, in our lifetime, like, they're going to Mars, bro. Like, that's fucking, like...
Yeah.
We could
see people move to Mars.
He wants to fucking colonize that shit. The moon, bases on the moon, and the bases on Mars, bro. Like, anyway, just... I mean, how can you not find it interesting?
Yeah.
I find it so annoying when I hear people, like, complaining about him doing this stuff when he's you know... It's not the government's money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, Jeff Bezos, if he just gave $1 to everyone, it wouldn't even affect him. But it's like, but he's worked for that money. He doesn't have to give you shit. Why don't you give?
Yeah.
Why don't you give everyone $1?
And that, especially with, I know, that is such a great point with like celebrities. No matter how much they donate, people be like, oh, it's nothing compared to, and 90% chance they've done nothing.
And you know what? That's more than what you'd probably earn
Yeah.
half the time when they donate.
Someone gives $1 million, man. That's $1 million fucking dollars. Anyway, and even more true with
Some
Elon.
people wouldn't earn $1 million in their lifetime, especially in America,
Yeah.
with the minimum wage.
But like, it's even more true with Elon, just because the stuff he's doing is so like pushing everything forward, mate.
Yeah.
Like fucking humanity forward.
Yeah.
Like, how is that? Oh, he's launched all these rockets, space. We haven't fixed the problems down here. Do you honestly reckon that? I feel like I've talked about this before actually, but do you honestly think we'd be able to? Are we going to ever like have total perfect
Peace.
ever? I don't think it will. Just too many people, man. It's never going to happen.
No. Too many opinions.
And that's
too
just,
many-
and that's humans are flawed, mate. Let's
Yeah.
not get too dramatic about it.
what
But
it
that's
seems
just it is what it is.
Yeah,
mate.
unless
You do your
tried
best.
to wipe my eye and just gone straight up my nostrils.
You do your best, mate. But how can you be mad at someone doing what he's doing, mate? I mean,
Yeah.
I just find that thing just. I can't even understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're spending all this money. Imagine if you put it into world hunger. I'm like, okay. I feel like people are doing that.
Yeah.
And I have no education in it, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
I don't know
there's a
enough
lot of
about
corruption
it, but
and shit
there's-
probably happening.
There's
It's
a
not going
lot
to
of
the right
people helping. Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, that's my 3. Interesting 3. How'd that conversation go? I don't know. Roasting, inspirational, and
Inquisitive.
Oh yeah, we've hit the big 3. That's a podcast, mate.
That's- yeah, that'd be a
Oh,
great-
That's a podcast. Anyway, if you take
Let's
anything
change
from
that.
that,
Yeah, there we go.
Don Rickles, look him up.
Let me change the question.
Go.
If you could do a podcast with any 3 people.
those 3, and Daniel Paul, obviously.
Oh, stop it. Well, here's one for you.
Go.
How do you think your parents would describe you? Like, if they were to just talk to someone brand new and, like, they didn't have to do, like, the generic, he's a good boy, he does this, that, and the other. Like, if they were just, like, at base
It's a
value.
tough one, man. It's so tough because my parents are pretty hard.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, I mean, no, I don't like. I have a great relationship with my parents. Like, we get along great, but like, you know, they are the opposite of getting a big head. They will bring you back down like it's nothing else, mate.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know what like. I'm sure behind like talking to other people, they'd be more complimentary.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how they would describe it, to be honest. They're probably more talk about like a sport and shit, nice playing in, all that sort of stuff. But I don't know.
Tall,
They'd probably be.
You know what baffles me?
Go.
Is someone, like, in your greater family really tall? Because both your parents aren't necessarily the same height as you as Kate, but...
Me and Kayla tallest in the family.
Yeah. How tall's the milkman?
Get older.
God, that's one of my old man's favourite jokes.
Well, how tall's
Yeah.
the man?
Yeah.
That's good.
What does the milkman look like? He's
But yeah, my dad's probably like, he's getting older, so everyone starts to compress eventually. He was about 6'2"-ish, and then his brothers are all 6'2", 6'3", like literally the same across the board. So that's just is what it is.
Still pretty tall.
And I feel like that's just a generational thing. Like overall, humans are getting taller-ish, so I guess maybe just got lucky. And Kate's even taller for a girl, ratio-wise. We're talking like my sister Kate, sister of the show. She's like fucking 6 foot, 6'1" in shoes, bro. That's a fucking big.
And what size shoe is she?
Just a
That
foot
was
fetish
just
coming
another dusty record on the shelf. No, it just baffles me how small her feet are for her
through.
height.
In a men's, she's like a 8.5, 9.
Okay, maybe not that small.
Just because basketball shoes, I know that because basketball shoes men's sizes typically.
The other question was, tell me.
We can power through them if you want.
Yeah, well, I only had one other question other than
Go.
this, and it was, tell me a bit more about your basketball career.
All right, we'll be quick with it. Currently, we'll go current.
Yeah.
Let's not go for a fucking journey.
Yeah.
Played for Casey Cavaliers, Big V state chair men's team. Hopefully, this year the goals are to win this state championship.
Yeah.
And go from Big V to NBL 1 next year would be the goal. The G League to NBL. It's an NBA sort of.
So do you have to be a premier and state champs to move up, and then whoever finishes bottom goes down to Big V?
Look, in a perfect world, but it's usually there's foundation clubs that automatically get into
NBL 1.
Yeah, like Melbourne Tigers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you know basketball, it's Seabull, pretty much. Yeah, that's the goal, mate. Is to go from that to that, and I think that would be like, because the goal's always for me was always just play at the highest level I could possibly get to. So that'd be great if I could do that. Is go from Big B to NBL 1, mate. Just to have that that jersey with that little logo on there.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you
luckily,
play a lot of-
you can buy the NBL 1 balls from our store.
You can, mate. And Big V.
Yeah, but
I mean, NBL 1's a bit fancier though. But yeah, so we're doing that. Obviously, Mr. Ink, mate.
yeah.
But
Bit frightening. Big V. Mr. Ink, sorry. With
Yeah.
you not being there most games.
well, actually, do you want to maybe after this, when we finish the podcast, we'll just we'll look into any requests for later games.
Yeah.
Because that'd be good.
Yeah. Well,
course,
at least
I'd
we've
love
got Jacob and Zach have both
Yes.
fully registered now.
Hopefully, you'll
Jacob,
also-
new
Jacob
signing. Thank you. You'll be. He's very keen to jump on the jump on an episode.
We
We've,
will.
we've
At
got
some
big plans
point.
for you, mate. Yeah.
We're just we're wobbling right now just in terms of scheduling.
Yeah. But we'll get back
there.
on it.
We'll get there. But with basketball, yeah, played all my juniors at Melbourne Tigers pretty much in the city because I got cut from Dandenong in under 16's bottom age. So that was the only team that would take me.
Yeah.
So I just stayed there. And what else can I say?
When did you
Highest-
move? When did you move back to Casey after Melbourne Tigers?
Yeah, so played Melbourne from 16's bottom age to Youth League, which is out of junior. So to 18's.
And up.
Then you go
18-23.
Yeah, so Youth League is 23 and under. Did 2 years of Youth League there at Melbourne. And yeah, just went after that, just went to Casey because they were in a lower division.
Yeah.
At least the Youth League team was. And just wanted to get some time, to be honest, because Melbourne Tigers were unbelievably stacked.
Yeah.
Like under 18s, I was in the twos, which is the highest team I ever got in. I was never in the ones team. But they were the ones squad at Melbourne Tigers under 18s had, I don't know if you're gonna know any of these names, but like the lowest player on that team, all of them pretty much went to Division 1 college, and like half the team's playing fucking NBL right now. It was just insane, bro. It was insane. No, he's a bit older. No, it's like DJ, who's plays with Sydney Kings right now. Tom Wilson did play for Sydney, but now he's playing AFL, I think.
So that name rings a bell, Tom Wilson.
Yeah. Is
Sydney?
I don't know. Matt Elwes, Matt Elwes played University of Hawaii. Now he's playing for Carlton. It's just a bunch of fucking dudes like that, mate. Just fucking jets.
Yeah.
And I mean, every session was a fucking nightmare in a good way, though.
Yeah.
Tough stuff. But
Because it brought you up, but still like,
Yeah.
it trained you to be better, but still just like,
Of course, yeah, it was
it's
hard work.
slammed, yeah.
Oh, hard work. And it's just, I mean, these guys were just, I mean, I was at Division 1, I mean, fucking hell, mate. And, you know, they were always, and because I was top age, they were bottom age, so they were a year younger than me, and so that was a little, you know, that's always tough to deal with that. But yeah, highlight of all that was, I'll mention that and then we'll stop talking, mate, was all those boys were playing for Australia.
Yeah.
So, well, not all of them, most of them, or they're playing state or whatever. So the National Classic is the juniors, like, national tournament they have for the national championship. And none of them could play.
Yeah.
So the ones team was like out except for two guys. One guy. I can't remember. Anyway, so the twos, which was my team, we had to fill in for the ones and play in the national tournament, which was fucking crazy. That was like the highest division I ever played in juniors. And like we played against like Dengadell, who played for Cleveland Cavaliers and stuff like that. It was just crazy, bro. And it's just like, and Jack White, who plays for Melbourne United, played against him. And it's just like,
Also, the lead singer of the
let me name dropping them.
of
Sorry, everybody.
the White Stripes.
Jack White.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. You know, Seven Nation Army. I don't have it saved. Damn, that would have been nice.
But yeah, anyway, so we ended up
Sorry,
winning the
Animal.
fucking bronze medal, the national bronze, and that was like just the fucking highlight of just everything, bro. With Dave Peters as the coach, Richard Callis is just like the other two's coaches,
Yeah.
and we just had low expectations, but it was just crazy, man, to win the national bronze as the twos side at Melbourne. We were the
Yeah.
seconds, and we won the bronze. That just showed how fucking stacked that age group was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's like my favorite little medal.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, that'll do for basketball. I don't want to.
Nice. Just a little
Cringing. I'm sweating.
a little reference here.
Please.
This song,
Yes.
Far East Movement, Rocketeer.
Yep.
I think it's featuring Ryan Tedder, the lead singer of One Republic, maybe.
Yeah.
This game was. Do you remember Tap Tap Revenge
I do.
on the phones? This is on Tap
iPod
Tap
Touch,
Revenge
mate.
3. Yeah. The blue. I think it was one with the blue icon. Tap Tap Revenge 3.
I was really bad at it, but I do remember it.
Yeah.
It was when all around the school. Remember when apps? Maybe it's still like that in school. I don't know. But when apps would just little
Blow
games
up,
like that would just blow up,
bro.
like Flappy Birds,
Flappy
Tap Tap
Bird.
Revenge.
Like those Truth or Dare apps used to get us.
like
all
a
the
certain app
time,
would just come
man.
up and it would just go all around
Man,
the school.
Temple Run blew
Yes.
up. Oh, you know what I was addicted to for ages?
What?
I was Clash of Clans here and there. I meant hour 20. We're not doing
No,
too
that's
bad.
fine. No, that's because you got to take like 10 minutes off that probably.
Clash of Clans, I was pretty
I was
big
just checking,
on.
bro. I wasn't checking for you, I was checking.
But Dragon Veil. Do you remember Dragon Veil?
Mhm.
Mate,
I do.
put so many hours into that, and then I hacked it. Got like a heap of gems.
that
Stacked my
jailbreak, bro?
island.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you play Injustice?
Dude, I hacked my Injustice.
That's what I was gonna say, bro. That's what reminded me. Jailbreaking it, and then you just fucking spam it, and everyone just had these
Mate,
absolute
and I
stacked
had that
rosters.
like that real rare Batman Beyond and
So Injustice is a DC fighting game
yeah.
on
I've got it.
iPads and
Yeah.
that was the thing with Beacon Hill. Can you turn that, man? Yeah. That was the thing with Beacon Hills, mate. It was just a nightmare. iPads, mate. I mean, what's a man to do with fucking like we're easily distracted.
Yeah.
And you're giving me this thing that has Injustice on there.
Yeah.
You know. In
Mate,
class.
and then do you remember Injustice? They made the exact same game, but just a Batman clone of Batman Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
And then you got the free skins if you connected your WBID
Yeah,
to Arkham
yeah.
Origins.
I know. I do
Man,
remember.
memory. Memories are vile.
You love that.
Best line, killing joke.
I reckon
Must
you got
watch.
a real Joker smile now. Just looking at you doing that.
Oh boy.
Like I said, you can really get a wide smile. Yeah, you got that.
Memories are vile.
Wow. Anyway, wow. There we go. That
there
went.
you go.
There you go. So we got through it.
Quite nicely.
We
All
got
right,
through
so
it, boys.
let's jump into shout outs because we've got a few. And then a last shout as well.
What's up?
Or
Of course.
final shout.
So, Tomo, do we throw to him now?
Tomo,
You ready,
chuck us
mate?
over to shout outs.
Yeah, shout outs, mate.
All right, so first we've got here
Yes.
Ponchom Roy Akash.
Yes.
Yeah, so he is a digital marketer, expert in YouTube video,
Love it.
Spotify promotion, SoundCloud promotion.
Yes.
Love to have you on board, mate. He's got a couple of followers here, 1,000 followers. So
Those followers.
that's
I
nice.
see you.
It's nice. Thank you,
That's beautiful.
Roy Ponchom.
Thank you, Roy.
Next here we got
Love it, mate.
We got Liam Kane. I'll let you do this one.
Now, Liam. Now, I'm actually going to insert the video right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bloke Bazz, he also makes a podcast. Do you want to plug it?
Instagram, everything, we'll give you a shout out.
So I hope you enjoyed that elevator music for when he was talking.
Fuck you and fuck your channel.
Now, this is what Liam did to me on his little vlog, channel. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, anyway, go ahead and subscribe to
10 beers deep.
Anyway, no, it was a bit of fun, mate. Yeah, it was on one of his vlogs, and it was a bit of fun. But he actually has good stuff. I'm gonna be nice to Liam. I'm gonna be nicer. I'd say actually go to his channel. It's Liam Kane vlogs or something like that.
Yeah.
Give it a listen. Give it a watch. Sorry, it's a YouTube channel. And good stuff. Thanks for the follow, mate. He actually
Thanks.
commented on one of our videos too.
Yeah. Did he?
Yes,
No, thanks,
on
Liam.
the highlights because
Oh.
he said, more like mini. That's what we're gonna do now for the highlights. Maybe the highlights, but in order. So it's like a mini episode, like 7-ish minutes. So if you can't be fucked watching an hour long, which week in, week out, you don't have to watch the whole thing, obviously.
Yeah. Would be nice if you do, but we
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, of course. But mini episodes, and he's, they can punch out in one sitting. So that's what we're going to keep doing. But
Yeah.
yeah, thanks, Liam. That's the follow, mate.
Next we've got here, you can jump on this one as well.
Go.
Brad.board. Brad Board.
Now, give me this is Brad Ward, as in. Yeah, Brad Ward. Now, used to play basketball, actually.
Okay.
Played him in the Dandenong. And, I think he's a footy boy now, but you always see him at Sands. You would see him. You would have seen him. Do you know the face?
Yeah, I'm recognising him looking at the Sench photos.
Yeah, talking to mate.
Yeah, I'm recognising him now that I'm like looking at the Sench photos.
Yeah, so he's always at Sench, mate. Always has a bit of a
Bantam.
yeah, one of the boys, of course, mate. Loves a good sesh.
Oh,
Friends with
okay.
Danny Gibson and all that.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah.
D Gibbs and another friend who's not following, so we won't mention her name.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Anyway,
Speaking of D Gibbs, she just messaged me. Asking if I want to go Sench Saturday. I cannot, sorry. D
that's
Gibbs.
it. Don't actually respond now.
No.
Just-
She'll
that's
know if
it.
I respond while listening to the podcast.
So listen to podcasts, Tiki responds.
Next, we've also got here Harry Bell 00. One word.
Ring a ding ding.
Ring a ding ding. Ring my bell. Harry Bell.
You can ring my bell. Aaron.
Ring the bell. You know the old.
Sorry, Harry.
Sorry,
I'm
Harry,
sorry,
mate.
mate.
Thank you for following.
Okay.
Ooh, he's got some sick J1 lows.
I like how we always pick something out. So he's got some sick J1s.
Yeah, they're lows too. The
We
red.
fucking love some J1s. There you go.
Just like Mike. Thank you, Harry, for jumping on board. Looks like
Harry.
he's mates with Capesy and Fergs and whatnot. And Goy Cup.
Fuck, they've gotten around it.
Oh, they really
Love you,
have.
boys,
Thank
honestly.
you so much, boys.
The best.
Appreciate it.
Absolute best.
Next, we got here.
No, no.
I'll take this one.
Go here, please.
We got Macy,
Ah.
who we work with,
Yes.
who we swiped right on.
Who's got a keen eye may have noticed if anyone was watching.
Yeah, we swiped right on her in the podcast.
Yeah.
And that's when I had my mini meltdown. Thinking it's the
Yeah.
end of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so thank you for following Macy. She watched
Yes,
the
of
podcast. And we actually matched on Tinder because I forced her. I said, if you swear to God, if I come up and you don't swipe right, we are no longer friends.
Okay, well, there you go. And that's how you get it done, ladies and
That's how
gentlemen.
you get it done, boys and girls. Next we got here, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, I apologise.
Shots?
Tahi Fenton. Do we know Tahi Fenton?
No, I don't think so. We know him now. Or her now?
Just follow her?
No, her now? Her? You say so.
I'm not sure.
Neither do I. Anyway, Instagram handle is Tahi Fenton. Tahi Fenton?
Tahi Fenton.
Tahi Fenton.
Yeah, thank you so much for
Fenton!
following. Fenton!
Thank you for follow, of course, mate.
Thanks
Now a
so
friend of
much,
the show.
mate.
Do we
Yeah.
know him personally? Maybe not.
Don't
But
think
that doesn't
so.
matter.
But
I'd love to.
He's got a photo of
There we go. You picked it. What's what
got a
dimension?
photo with his son or daughter, child,
Oh no, you said it now.
with in front of a Sesame Street,
I
and
love
the caption
it.
is, "When Big Bird really is a big bird." Speaking of big birds, did you know that big birds different colours in different countries? You see
Yeah,
that
I
on
saw
Facebook?
that too.
Crazy,
yeah.
bro.
That is crazy.
crazy.
The more you know. Look that up.
Next we got here is Mosh_fit16. Eliza Muggsy. I don't want to pronounce last name.
Muggsy Bogues?
Muggsy. Eliza. It's like Nyen.
Yeah, I'd say so. That'd be my best guess too. Yeah, she's a photographer.
Yeah.
For some of the Swinburne basketball games and other basketball stuff, she's right into the sports photography
Oh, she's also doing a band photography.
and band photography. There you go. So yeah, she's all about that. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Love it.
And
Love your work
finally-
as well. I've
finally
posted
here-
some of your photos. So thank you very much. Alex
finally
_Baz.
here- Alex _Baz on
Sorry.
Instagram.
Go.
Our final follower, Siobhan _Walsh, also known as Sayaban _Walsh.
Okay.
Girlfriend, or current girlfriend, just in case. Just in case.
Wow. I mean, it was assumed. Paul hasn't said anything, I swear.
I'm just in case, like 5 years down the track, things don't work out. I'm just backing my ass.
You're backing my ass.
Backing my ass
I'm
up.
just
If I
eating
back
my-
it up. The part of the EMA's group, the Eat My Ass group. Anyway.
Yes.
No.
Let's bleep that out somewhere. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Just hanging out last night.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, she's followed, and then she posted the wonderful photo whilst the two of them are up on their romantic little Ferris wheel with their 20 credits, and I'm just standing there, and arms crossed, full duck feet, just DP
Yeah,
standing there.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is it's a wonderful attraction. But yeah, she had us over last night, a couple of drinks. Horrible King's Cup player. Did not finish her King's Cup.
Yeah, I know. Lost King's Cup,
90%
yeah.
cider.
Yeah, she put
her
most
own
of it in.
cider.
Yeah.
And you put a little bit of CC?
A little bit of well, yeah.
That was
a
it.
good amount of CC, but it was,
Yeah.
you know, that's it.
Yeah.
Three quarters her drink.
Yeah.
Did do it.
Yeah, but no, thank you so much, Siobhan. We'll see you very soon for your birthday out of the SB.
Love it.
Very keen for that.
Very keen indeed.
If you know what I mean, Valvoline. City Girls. Oh.
Babylon?
You know what I mean, Valvoline.
does that mean?
That's a saying. Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean, Valvoline?
No, I'm sorry. I went over my head.
Have I got the ad wrong?
Hashtag whoosh.
Have I
I
got
don't
the
know.
ad wrong?
I don't know.
Is it wrong?
I don't know. We'll run with it. I've kind of ruined it, though, because I didn't understand.
Please do subscribe to YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at 10_beers_deep, at 10 beers deep on TikTok, 10 beers deep on Facebook, 10 beers deep on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. Like, review, follow, subscribe, whatever it is. We enjoy the interaction. We love having you guys on board. We're growing ever so slowly each week, and we're loving it. It makes us feel so like warm and fuzzy inside, and we cannot wait to have this thing grow. We've got some, once again, big things planned. The second episode, I might have a special gift for us.
That'd be good.
Something
That.
big for you guys too.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I'm coming.
nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody can control me.
But, yeah. All right. I think we're just about done here.
I think we are.
Yeah.
Just before we'll sign off, and then just before we sign off,
Do it now.
let's go do a last shout. We haven't done one in a little while. Unfortunately, this week for my family, my mum's uncle Tony passed away. There's always an Uncle Tony in an
Always an
Italian
Uncle Tony,
family.
man.
He passed away this week just suddenly, so that's why we had to have a delayed thing. But you know, he's probably better off. He was really unwell towards the end there, but he's better off. So, Uncle Tony, it's
Tony.
for you, mate. He was, you know what? Just
Raising.
before I do it, he was always one of those uncles. Didn't matter where we were, where he saw us. He was always, here's $5, here's $10.
Oh, mate, you love that, don't you?
Always pulled out his wallet. He didn't care what day it was.
Is he Italian?
Had to, yeah, classic. But like, he would be upset with himself if he didn't have money on him to give. I mean,
Isn't
he's
it
one of
so
those
funny?
guys.
They
Yeah.
love just giving that stuff. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
So Uncle Tony,
Tony, appreciate
thank
it,
you, mate. Appreciate you.
This is for you. Oh my god, we're doing the whole thing.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening. I have been DP. I'm here once again with...
The Bazz and Dan, as we say here at the end of every episode of 10 Beers Deep.
Anyway, here's Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillas. It's been DP and Bazz, 10 Beers Deep, driving you home. Feel Good Inc. Feel good. Feel good.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff, mate. Another great episode.
Great stuff, mate.
Feel good.